What's up, y'all? Down South 77 here again, and this is 3-Star Draw. This is a G.I. Joe channel aimed at adult collectors where we talk about G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe related things, primarily focusing on G.I. Joe Classified. Today, this video, however, is not about G.I. Joe Classified. It falls into the G.I. Joe related things category. And I am, of course, talking about the giant box I got delivered from USPS just a couple hours ago, and I'm just now getting in here to take a look at it. That is, of course, the Art of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero Omnibus from Carson Mataxis and Chad Hucal and 3D Joe's. I have been looking forward to this book ever since I first heard about it earlier this year. There's people that knew about it long before me, but I was a little late to the party. I was not a Kickstarter backer for it. However, I would have been if I had known about it while the Kickstarter campaign was going on. I definitely would have liked to help be among the ones that got it off the ground, but I was among the ones that was able to pre-order it. So this thing showed up, and I knew it was big. I've already seen pictures of people getting theirs and unboxing it, and they went out of their way during the whole campaign just to let you know how big this thing is. And y'all, it's amazing. I'm gonna put a picture of it up, but I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm not gonna do a review or anything on it on detailed. I'm just gonna we're gonna get it out of the box and kind of do a first impression on it, and then I'm probably gonna spend most of the rest of the day flipping through it because it looks like it's gonna be pretty awesome. So let me rearrange some stuff and get set up, and we will take a look at getting it out of the box. All right, there it is, and as you can see, the box is quite large. I have everybody's favorite book up here, the Collector's Guide by Chris Cardillo and James DeSimone. Actually, just got this copy for Christmas. Pop Blender gave me this copy, and this is pretty much everybody's go-to book referencing for the figures. Has been for a long time. It's a fantastic book. If you don't have it, I recommend having it. Everybody should have it if you have any O-rings. But we're not here to talk about that book today. And I also have a classified Cobra Viper just because he was the closest figure for me to grab. And of course, he's probably not going to stand anymore as soon as I touch him. So anyway, you can see size comparison to a classified figure. So let's go ahead and cut some tape. All right. It comes inside another box. And this box is also taped. Put my knife up too soon. Very nice packing in this thing. Look at all the layers of protection. This is similar to the Hiss. Like, that's what this reminds me of, is the Hiss was this well packed. So there is taking off that top layer of protective cardboard, and the thing is just scoot it around there. You can get a look in there. Let's see which ring. Trying to figure out which light ring I've got that's producing all that glare. That one. So there is the first look of this thing, taking the top layer of protection off. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and get it the rest of the way out of the box here. It does have the styrofoam on the corners. The whole thing is covered in plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all the rest of this outer packaging, and we'll get a look at it from there. There is what the front of it looks like out of the box. I'm going to put my forearm up here for comparison. My elbow's on the table. You can see my hand up here at the top, basically at the first knuckle of my pinky. I am almost 6'3". I've got long arms, and that is how tall this book is. So I'm gonna try and see if we can not get some glare. I've got light rings all over the place trying to get good lighting in here. That's the front, and you have to use two hands to turn this thing around. It's massive. So there's the back. It's got the artwork from the train on it, which I always loved. I never had that train. Think that's the Tyco. Always did want that thing, but just one of those things I never got. So you can see has a open here tab on it that tells you where to open it. So I am going to get this cellophane off, and we are going to open it up. All right, I just went ahead and stood up. I don't think there's any way to show this off sitting down. So here is the open here, and that looks like that is a sticker. That's not a sticker. That's actually part of the flap. It's part of the artwork. So that's the kind of detail. So there's our open here. And this is magnetic, kind of like we got with the Crimson Strike Team box. So this is something very deserving of the magnets and the expense. So when you open it up, that's the first thing you see. Over here, you've got your creator command files and little representations of the main people that contributed to the book. So this will be the pamphlet or the folders they have. This book comes with a ton of artwork, prints. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to try to link the actual book. But there's the train I was talking about. These are very, very high quality lithograph prints. There it is. There's the one I wanted the most right there, but you already know. These are very thick. This is it's cardstock. They've spared no expense with the presentation of this book, with all of the posters, all of the original artwork. It's got unproduced artwork like this in here. They, as I don't think I mentioned, or maybe I did. There's 8,400 copies of this book made. Mine is number 1536. I doubt it will ever be printed again. It was very expensive to make. You can detail or chronicle the detailing of the production of it. Carson has documented everything along the way. Just tons of these prints, and these are all remastered. So these are, as I said, they're all on thick, heavy cardstock. All of this is on heavy cardstock. You can see all of the artwork down here. And it actually, on all of these, it tells the character and it tells which artist painted it back in the day. So this is a big old thick, that's how thick this folder is of these prints. And then here's the actual book itself, and it has this pull tab to get it out. So your actual book, all this is just the case and the extras, guys. And then on the back, when you take the book out, this goes all the way through. You have creators. There's Larry Hama, Ron Rudat. Has this little ribbon that is attached here to help you pull the book out as long as you keep the end sticking out. Kirk Bozigian, fantastic presentation on that. And this is the actual book itself. This is what the book looks like. It's how thick it is. I think it's 700 and some odd pages. Set that over there for room's sake. And the dust jacket itself comes off where you can frame or print that. It's double sided. So if you was to have that maybe laminated and could hang it in a way where you could flip it over, these are a lot of the Kickstarter people, I believe. He asked to send in pictures of them getting G.I. Joe stuff as a kid. Man, I would have loved to have been able to get in on this because I have some of these pictures of me. But I'm just going to kind of flip through it and show you the sort of things that's in it. It's all of the artwork, vehicle designs. It's all tabbed like a dossier. This is 1984 vehicles, and it's all by year. When you flip back, there's our old buddy right there, the other most anticipated item of the season. So I'm not gonna go through the whole book because I really want to get to looking at it myself. It's just absolutely knocked out of the park here. They could not have done a more fantastic job. This is your bookmark while you're flipping through it and you want to keep your place. Just put your place in there. My place will probably not be at Battle Force 2000, but it chronicles all of the development of all of our favorite G.I. Joe stuff. The thing is, it is massive. It is an expensive book, but this book is an investment. This book is history. There will never be a more comprehensive book, photo wise, art wise, made to preserve our heritage as G.I. Joe fans, as a real American hero fans. The work that has gone into this book, and it's all over his website where he talks about how much went into this book, and it shows. It shows 100%. You've seen my stuff. These are 3D Joe's posters. I have my room done in their posters here. Fantastic posters, and they took all of that and put the love and effort in that they put into doing the posters, and they multiplied that effort by 100 and put into this book. So, Carson and 3D Joe's, you have absolutely hit a grand slam with this thing. I hope it brings you guys all the success and recognition you deserve for all of your hard work. And I look forward to pouring through this thing and reminiscing and reliving parts of my childhood, seeing some of this stuff for the first time, get to see it all again here, looking better than it has ever looked. So, anybody that is on the fence about this book, if you've got any Christmas money, if you've got any money saved up, holiday bonus, eat sandwiches for the next 2 weeks, whatever you need to do, get this book. It is very, very well worth the money. It's going to be a showpiece of any collection, of any centerpiece of your living room. I'm going to be clearing off my living room table, and that way I can look at it. So that is my unboxing on the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero Artwork Omnibus by 3D Joe's. It's probably the best book that I own for sure. Go get it, y'all.